Welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. One scheme after another, one scheme after another. Employees, or particularly millennials, are pushing the envelope when it comes to the concept of remote work. Younger employees are frequently found to be intertwining vacations and other personal pursuits with their professional responsibilities, all while presenting the situation to their employers as a regular work from home day. Joining us now to talk about this is Selena Garrett, owner of Payroll Vault in the Woodlands. Before we begin, let's establish exactly what is quiet vacationing.
It's quite interesting. So with the rise of remote work situation, opportunity of hybrid and remote work, this situation has allowed people to do quiet vacation, which is basically taking time off without letting their employers know.
So how do you do that when you have to, even if you are salaried or if you punch in on the clock, you still have to put the days that you're not there, your vacation day, the V for vacation. So how are people getting around that?
Yeah, it's quite interesting how the technology helps nowadays. As per the research, 31% of the workers of the surveyed ones, they move the mouse on their screen to show to maintain the online status, because they do have the hybrid or remote working opportunity. So if they show they're online, either on Skype or some other communication tool, the employer still thinks they're working. Wow. Actually, 30% of them even schedule messages outside of business hours to not only taking the vacation time off on their own, but also shows it looks like they're working outside of the work hours, extra hours.
And you hate to be just blunt like this, but it sounds like that's from the company.
No,
would you equate it to that? You're stealing from the company?
Yes, sir, 100%. I think that is a stealing from the business owners. They're making the money they shouldn't be paid for.
Stay with us. We will continue this conversation after the break. Don't go anywhere. To The Factor Uncensored, we continue our conversation on people living their damn best life while vacationing on the clock with Selena Garrett, owner of Payroll Vault in the Woodlands. How is this hurting companies across America if many workers, I think they said 4 in 10 people take time off without telling their boss, and 48% say they quiet vacation in the summer. So how is this hurting productivity? Is it hurting productivity, number one, and is it hurting the company?
It's hurting the company, especially if we're looking at medium to small business world. Money is the key, right? So they're stealing the company, they're working, but they're not working. The company is still paying for salaried employees or hourly employees. Their payroll tax and everything has already been there. They're paying everything they're supposed to pay, but they're not getting any work done.
Wow. And this is why many companies and people like Elon Musk, they're saying it's time for remote working to be over, but that's an incentive for some people to continue to work. But that's why so many people are now saying, let's call it quits with remote working.
No, yeah, you're right. And surprisingly, millennial workers do the most quiet vacationing. And follow up that is Gen Z and Gen X, not too far away from them. This younger generation.
So the younger people, old school baby boomers who may still be in the job market, they're probably actually being a little bit more honest than the rest of us.
Exactly, yes.
So what would be your advice to employers if they realize they have employees who are quiet vacationing, taking vacation without actually, taking vacation?
Yes, sir. So at Payroll Vault, not only we provide payroll services, we also help clients on their workforce solutions. Quiet vacationing is causing a toxic workplace trend. So there are still tips we're giving away today. Number one is lead by example. If leaders and managers, they normalize taking off taking time off without, communicating with their bosses, then employees are more likely, they're more comfortable doing so as well, right?
Right.
Right after that is communication. We're human beings. We need to talk. We can't emphasize enough. Communicate, communicate, communicate. So small business owner, medium business owner, if you have a HR department, make sure that your HR department communicates, prioritize the PTO. It's paid time off, right, to the employers. It's pretty surprising, as per the recent Harris poll survey, it shows among the workers, 78% of the workers, they don't even fully use all the paid time off, paid and time. And you would ask a question, why? Because, they might be under the pressure, they need to finish some work to the deadline, or many of them just have that fear and they're afraid of asking, they're afraid of being perceived as slackers. So as HR department, you wanted to communicate with your employee and say, we have the policy, we want you to take time off. We want you to be, to be good. And so to have the work and life balance, and this is for your own well-being, right? And then the next one is, for some employers will also have mandatory time off. We call it mandatory time off. It's a weird term, but if you really look at it, it's pretty simple. Just simply implementing company-wide closure, especially around holidays. For example, 4th of July falls on a Thursday. You already know on the next day and the Friday, probably half of the people are not in the mode of working, or they're taking half day off or so. So simply close the business on that day and allow the employees to take time off on that day, 100% unplug and get recharged. And last but not least, invest in a wellness program. We all know offering employee wellness program shows the company really believes in the work-life balance, right? And we also know, even for those people who can take vacation, quietly take a vacation, they still risk burnout because emotionally, mentally, and they're still not 100% disconnected with their work, and that's actually causing more stress. So yeah, we hope these tips can help employers to prevent some of these issues. After all, we all desire to have a healthy workplace, healthy employees, and healthy business.
Absolutely. Well, we want to thank you for your advice. Selena Garrett, owner of Payroll Vault in the Woodlands. We appreciate your time and thank you for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. You never know what these young people are coming up with next. Thank you for joining us here on The Factor.
Thank you, Isiah.